up, guys, and welcome to brace yourself for it, part 9 of Elixir leveling guide. Oh, I can't believe we're this far already, but coming to the end here, only got a few more episodes left, and I'm definitely looking forward to this video. They'll be pretty fast, I'm hoping for, but I got all prepped, I got my bags cleared out, I got my quest log pretty much set. I did a few pre-completing quests. I just did this dungeon here to get a dungeon quest in, but I'm going to be handing this one in with a potion and then heading out to Drakthul, and hopefully I won't be there for too long, or Zuldrak, not Drakthul. Drakthul's a dungeon. But hopefully I won't be there too long, because as soon as I hit 77, I'm heading right up to Storm Peaks and pretty much staying there till like well into 79, so we'll see if I can reach my goal and get to 80 in this video. But yeah, let's get things started here and kick off the quest. So guys, coming here in the quest and dinged already, and as you'll notice, I mean from the last video that I left off, I was like roughly, let me just select this real quick, I was roughly right about here, like 8 or 9 bars into the level, and you'll notice I kind of started down here, and that was mainly from the dungeon that I did, and I think I got a little XP from other stuff, but it is rested XP I do have now, so I mean, gonna be cheating a little bit, but I figure maybe at one point or another you'll be using it on the tune that is rested XP, so I wasn't really too worried about jumping way ahead of you, but that'll make this go a lot faster. Like, I mean, as you see, I already got almost a full level's worth by just handing those few quests, and I mean, as soon as I hit 77, I'm out of here, but these mobs will be given a lot of XP that I'm killing. But yeah, generally in Zuldrak, I like to start over here at this little quest hub. It usually has the quest that kind of start the chain for the whole zone, and then I just kind of head in this pattern, and you guys can see in this video like which quest hub I go to and which order I do it in. But I won't be here too long, but I'll try and stick around for a little while, so at least you'll know like where I generally go, so just in case you're in this zone a little bit longer. But this first quest is you're going to want to head up here and kill these guys, which I'm actually looking for. There's one. But pretty much these, I think you gotta kill them, but then you gotta always remember to click that little thingy. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Yeah, Toad Boot. He's like cutting off the hairs of these guys, which I always thought was kind of weird, but so whatever. It's World of Warcraft. I've seen weird, I guess. And oh yeah, that's another thing. Don't forget to loot these guys for that little quest there. It starts like a little torture quest chain. Or it's not long, it's like 2 quests or something like that, but the more XP the better. Okay, go ahead, loot your hair sample, yeah. This quest always kind of weirded me out. Okay, so one thing I'm going to show you guys in this video, I generally just kind of start off like up in that general area near the quest hub, but if there's no mobs up there, and actually, I mean, generally I'm pretty good set up there, but this time I wasn't. Down here, there's actually a lot of these wither trolls, and even if there's somebody around, you know, questing like kind of alongside you, you should be able to get these fairly easy. So I don't think it should be too bad. If you're worried about the time thing and the time frame, there's plenty of mobs out here, I think. I mean, this is a pretty big zone to search in, but generally you want to try and stay near the quest hub or someone near it. That way you don't have to fly all over the place to hand the quest in. I don't think there's any up here. Let me check real quick for you. Yeah, I wouldn't really go past that little border line there. But, I mean, see, I killed these guys at the start of the quest and they're always starting to spawn back. So, come back here, don't forget to use your little necklace thingy. Yeah, that thing, it gives you that extra quest. And I think you gotta talk to this guy. Wait, who do I talk to? Choker's purpose exposed. Okay. Yeah, I think I gotta talk to this chick here. Demonstrate. Yep. Counts it. I know, you give the troll a present. I feel kind of mean. He's a troll. He is part of the horde, and you gotta torture him. Let's just watch. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, he's not having a good day. Okay, so this next quest, you will notice like I'm hovering over some of these guys, but I'm pretty sure you just gotta loot them. Okay, no. Yeah, it's just killing the Abominations and some of them, and they'll have the little quest thingy over their name, so you'll know if you need to kill them or not, so that'll make it a lot easier. That's just a little quick loot quest. Okay, so remember how I said it was a quick kill and collect quest? Well, I was only half right. The gooey, ghoul, drool, was a tongue twister, try saying that 5 times fast. Well, that you loot off the ground, so you'll have to look around for these little yellow names. It's like I was looking at first, I thought I'd just be looting it off these decaying ghouls, but apparently not. So, just an FYI for you. And 77 already. Now, this next part, the bitter plasma, is kind of a mini chain in its own. You're supposed to use the necklace to disguise yourself and basically come over here and all these become friendly. And you're supposed to buy the decaying ghoul from this guy, or the bitter plasma, sorry. But in order to buy, you need to do a quest from him first, and that's like going around and feeding all these decaying ghouls. And I'm going to skip this time, just mainly because, I mean, I've hit 77, I reached my goal. I can head out to Storm Peaks, but actually I'm going to do this quest, I think, real quick first, because it heads me over to a little encampment, and I get a quest in the encampment, and it'll be some quick XP, so at least I'll show you guys one of the paths that you can take and a couple quests here, rather than leaving this place pretty much unknown, and like what you're gonna do here and there. And oh, and lastly, there's the arena. I don't know, it's kind of like that gauntlet little thing where you can kill the bosses back to back, and you get a quest for each one. But if you can find somebody to do that, great. If not, it's no big deal. I mean, it's a good chunk of XP, but it's not required. Okay, so looking at the quest here, let me see which ones I exactly need. Don't need that one, don't need that one. I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, for this one, basically, I always you gotta kill 15 of those guys, but I kind of use that as the last priority. Yeah, over here, where was he? Where found? Okay. That'll work, but basically you gotta find a couple of guys, and one's right over here. I don't even know where I am on the map. Okay, roughly right there next to the Cauldron. But yeah, I mean, it should be pretty quick. Yeah, the other one I think is way up there, yeah. So do that last, but basically you fly around here and you gotta collect these little metal scrap parts, and as you see, I mean, as you're gathering them, you'll pull these guys. So I used to do it where I'd go around and kill these guys first, and then I'd loot all the metal, and then I'd realize, like, I'm killing all those guys again while I loot this metal, so just kind of do that first, find the guy, then loot the metal, and you'll eventually get the 15 kills that you need. Okay, so coming up on the second guy here, and he's this little guys surrounded by the swirlies. Wow, I had a hard time saying that, but pretty much, I mean, as you'll see, I pretty much got all the guys that I need to kill almost done here. I just need to find one more, which should be fairly easy, but yep, that's why I say, I mean, just don't kind of worry about this quest, put off to the side. I mean, you'll complete it just by doing the other quests. And after this, I think that'll be it. Then I'll be heading off to Storm Peaks. Yep, gotta head back here to hand this quest in. And then I'll be off to Storm Peaks. And I'm already gonna be like over halfway through 77 when I get there, so it'll be perfect. That fast quest add-on is really handy too, might add. Now we've got some stuff attacking me still. Get that done, get it out of there. And I could kill those things, but I really don't feel like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna head off to Storm Peaks. Okay guys, so the starting and pretty much the only quest hub we're gonna need at the start here is K3. Crap, don't do that to me, please. Don't kill me. Okay. My worst nightmare just happened. Yeah, that's the other thing I was actually just about to say is these guys, K3 bruisers, avoid attacking them at all costs. And one of them is right next to a quest NPC up here. But yeah, I saw the yellow. I'm like, oh, yellow, it's a quest. But yeah, this one, I'm always worried about clicking his health weight. But yeah, the mob, I mean, you can turn off your health bars if you really want to for it. I mean, I would definitely recommend it. Oh man, that was close. I'm not gonna lie, that got my heart racing a little bit. Oh, and this first quest coming up here, you loot all these more metal you get to loot, but those guys, the gnolls, you don't even have to worry about looting or killing them for the rations. And I mean, later on you'll see why, but I mean, if you want to kill them, you can go for it. If you aggro one, obviously kill it. But I mean, later on I'm going to show you there's an encampment, and it's a way better place to get those rations, so you don't need to waste your time just single targeting all these guys down when you can just get way more at this other spot. But as you'll see, the mobs here are a lot higher level, and they give a lot better XP, but also they hit harder, so. But at this point it doesn't really matter too much because I'm one-shotting everything with Lava Burst. Okay, so the last two quests that you'll need to do here, and as you'll see, I started a timer up there just to kind of show how long these quests are taking. I started a little after, so it's only been about 3 minutes, but I mean, 5 quests pretty much done in 3 minutes, that's not too bad. But you'll need to head to the top of the mountain for this part, and you'll need to kill these people up here, and it's kind of nice they're all gathered together, so I mean, you can AoE grind them down if you really feel like it. I'm actually a little worried about AoE grinding this episode just because my internet seems like it's been bugging out. Like in a dungeon that I did, I mean, I just kind of froze in place for about a little less than a minute or something like that, and that kind of worries me because if I freeze while playing a bunch of mobs, I'm gonna die. I mean, one mob on me, I should be able to live for a decent amount of time, but still, just something I always worry about. Yeah, I killed them for the keys, and then you open these cages with the keys, but also you need to get the equipment out of these boxes. And it doesn't really matter too much which order you do these in. I mean, generally I take killing these guys first, because I mean, as I fly around and kill them, you see right there, I just found another box and I just kind of loot it as I go. And if I end up short-handed, I can always just loot them after I get all the prisoners freed. Less stress just flying around and doing that. Okay guys, so I'm definitely going to ding from this. I'm actually going to check my play time for this level. 17 minutes, okay. But that was half flying around from Dracula to here, but let's see how short I can make this next level. See if I can get it under 12 minutes. Because that was my goal, to reach about 12 minutes. Oh man. But yeah, this will go really quick, and I definitely am going to have leftover time, I think, after reaching level 80, so I'll see where I'm at. But this next part actually gotta fly up north. I know the quest, it says it's over there, but you gotta get this little bomb up here at the UED, or UDED, which stands for You Dead Dispenser, or something like that for PvP. But pick up that quest while you're here. We'll be doing those second, but as you'll see, this thing does have a timer, so gotta find your bags, but I don't even know what happens after that timer expires. There it is. But I don't plan to find out while I have a push on me. But you just go over here and find a little mammoth, and then you throw the thing at it and it goes boom! Yay. Oh, I always enjoyed doing that. That was kind of fun. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the last quest that I was doing where I got free the prisoners from the cage and collect the equipment, you probably saw a few exclamation points, and that's in the cave down there, and that's why I kind of held off on doing that. But over here, this little gotta get the tool kit out of the center of this minefield. You definitely want to be on the ground. Yep, see, for that reason. If you're on a flying mount, these little missiles will kind of shoot you away, but see if I can remember. Okay, you can't even be on the ground. I'm just going to use a Macau hog. So don't be on a flying mount, period. But pretty sure you follow this path up here, behind the trees. Yep, and simple as that. Ta-da! I was like, is it true? Of course it's true. Now see you later. And that's it. And before you mount a flying again, it does have a bit of a range, so I usually get back out here. I actually almost died a few times. I remember just flying out there. I tried diving right into the center or something like that. You might be able to do it with like a mage if you're kind of good on your aim and you just kind of slow fall from a distance and dispel it right as you're above the toolbox. You might be able to do it, but as you saw, that path is like super simple and should be able to just walk right in there without having any real problems. Okay, guys, so coming in the quest here, and you see, or the cave here, coming into the cave, you see the little exclamation point. That's the quest that you guys might have saw earlier. It was kind of faded out. It looked like it was phased or something, but basically in here you gotta kill those little guys for the Serenite ore. Actually, generally I don't come up to this one, but these two are the same. There's a couple more, but it's just an escort quest, and you always pick it up going in because you gotta get a little venom sac to cure him because he's like poison and whatnot. But generally, all you really gotta do is come in here and kill the spiders. You'll do that just by kind of walking through this cave. And the Serenite is actually really easy too. You can't really see on the map, but there's this little like encampment where all those gnolls are, or I don't know what they are. I'm calling them gnolls for the purpose of the video. But pretty much, I mean, it's really just everything is back to back. Like you knock it out one after another, and you don't really have to worry about traveling too far out there. But yeah, it's right off to the right here. Yep. But kill the spider. Yep, there it is. The glory of XP here. Generally, I pull all these mobs and get a ton of XP, so I'm going to place a little totem there. Do that. Pull him. Actually, I'm going to place a healing totem down, just because it can get a little hectic here. And why not? We'll pop Bloodlust. And look how much experience we got. It's kind of hidden by the numbers, but that's okay. Yeah, that was a good amount. And as you'll see, I kind of got all the ore I need right there. So, in one killing, you're good to go. Oh, Bloodlust was actually the first time I popped it. I don't even know. I haven't popped it that much, I know, but that was definitely worth it. I remember wanted to save it for that one spot. So yeah, and the venom sac, you're going to want to go to the back of the cave here. It's you gotta kill like this purple spider. Really you ruined me. But you just gotta go to the back of the cave here, and there's plenty of them. Like, it's not hard to find. I mean, generally there's one on the edge, and you kill the first one, you're running back already, and before you know it. But it's a little bit of a walk, but that's okay. I think we're doing pretty good on time anyways here for the level. Let's see how much played. Yeah, 5 minutes in, I'm over halfway through. I think I might break my record here. 5 minutes in this level so far, and pretty much by the time I complete these quests. Okay, yeah, there's the purple spider. Yeah, let's chain lightning this down. Do that. And you loot the venom sac from him, and they'll cure the guy. Let's drop that healing stream. So yeah, as you guys may or may have noticed, this is like my expertise area. Like, I've helped friends through here a couple of times, and it's like they won't even know which quest. It's like, okay, you're going to have to do this one, and after that you're going to be going over there and be like, how do you know this? Be like, experience slash flex. But the next part here, the escort, because after you hand in the venom sack, it starts the escort. There are, like I said, a couple points. There's one down there you could do, and actually the one I generally do, I think is the shortest one, is this one right up here. Because the one I accepted from, he looks like it's kind of a long runway, like he's got to run down the spiral. Yeah, the one over there. But all three of these are the same. So, gonna hand it in here, and he's gonna... Do I gotta talk to him? Yep, you gotta talk to him to get going, so don't forget that. I've had that happen before where I just hand it in and just kind of wait. But this escort is kind of the same as any other. I mean, kill a mob ahead of time if you see it, because he will stop and fight. Okay, that was pretty quick. But he still wanted to fight it. And yeah, after this, I'm definitely gonna be level 78. No, 79, sorry. I can't count apparently. Okay, so coming up on the end here, and you kind of wait till it says it's completed. Like, I don't even mount them now. Yeah, there we go. But I've had before where it's like I was pretty much right at the end of the cave there, and I just mount up and just kind of flew away and left them, and it didn't count. I mean, it was back when I wasn't using the push them, but it's still kind of annoying. You gotta go all the way back in the cave, and look at that, 79. I don't even know the time I had played, but I can go back and check on the video. I'll post it or something, the exact time. And then hand these in. And at this point I could head off to Icecrown, but I'm gonna hold off still even further. I might even be able to get to 80 just here in Storm Peaks. Let's see. Got that little bug again. Okay, we will get this. Yes, got it. Getting better at that. The only downside of Fast Quest. Yeah, this next part you just gotta place the little landmines over here, and it's optional. Like, these guys, you can kill them by placing the landmines, but if you kill them before they reach the... Okay, it doesn't count. Yeah, you can't just tag them and kill them and expect the experience or the count for it. But it's just kind of a nice little thing. I'm actually gonna power through here, see if I can AoE these guys down while they're on the run. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of a fun quest just to be able to place all the landmines, set up, and just obliterate somebody like this guy here. He's, yeah, doesn't even stand a chance. Yep, and just need one more. There we go. And I think you gotta get out of here to get out of combat. Yeah. There we go. Just gotta cross that little imaginary line. No! Don't say I'm in combat. Oh, it's the mines, isn't it? Yeah, the mines hit him. And pretty much there we go. Yeah, I think the only reason I'm going this fast is definitely the rested XP. I mean, it's only helping with mob kills, but still, I mean, that's kind of a big deal. Yay, an upgrade. It is cloth. Don't judge me. Okay, the transport power cell. So pretty much that'll just be all the way over yonder here. You get this little power cell, and then you fly to this teleporter, and quest done. And this will take me maybe a minute. Let's see, where's it? No, I think I passed it. Pretty sure, yep, it's right there. Kill these two guys, and you're set to go. Okay, so I stopped recording, I don't know why, but I figured you might want to know where the teleport is. It's just up this little hill ways here. It's right in that corner, but it's not too far. Kill this guy, and then you gotta find in your bags, and I think activate it. Yep, and there we go, teleports. Hey, teleporting. Looks like so much easier. Okay, and this next part is going down into that cave there, killing a few mobs. And, well, I head to Icecrown even. Yeah, I think I might head to Icecrown. Generally, I stay here for like a little chain, follows through the cave, and you get transformed into a undercover white girl or whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But kill these guys here. They're getting one shot. Okay, I didn't even get credit for that. So skip that, but pretty much in the cave, these watchers, they're not really swarmed up. You can't really AoE grind these down or mass pull a lot of them. But the other ones you can, the Snowblind Devotes. Okay guys, so I just checked, I'm 6.5 minutes into this level so far, and I'm almost done, so that gives you any idea about how fast these go. I mean, I don't know how fast you guys will go, it may not be as fast as me, but still, these levels shouldn't take you maybe more than 10 minutes a piece, maybe 15 on your first run. But I'm actually going to have to Icecrown for this last little bit here. I don't even be there hardly that much, but after this I got to fly to Dalaran anyways and head back to Oregon. I'm actually get to start in 81 a decent amount. So, but yeah, in Icecrown here, the quest hub you want to go to is like right at the south right corner. It's the little encampment. It's both for Ally and Horde. Should be all the same. But I think the quests here are pretty much the same too. So you shouldn't have to worry about if your Ally or Horde following this guide. You should be able to follow it the same. And I'm pretty sure it's just free some Crusaders and kill these spiders and loot their... no, okay, you just gotta loot them. You don't have to... or kill them, you don't have to loot anything. But this quest out here, last time I had it, it was kind of bugged out, like those little wrappings. Like there was one other person out here killing them along with me. And I mean, these things would... literally, I'd kill them all and they'd have about a 5 to 6 minute respawn timer. So, don't know if they fixed that or not. I'm kind of hoping they did. That's why I was a little hesitant on heading off to Icecrown a lot sooner, because last time I got stuck here for a while and it was just a big waste of time. It was while I was leveling another two, and I can't remember if I used a potion or not. But either way, it was not something I was looking forward to. Okay guys, so I just steamed 80. I almost kind of missed recording it, but I am noticing this quest out here, the one where you free Crusaders, it still seems to be bugged. Like these, I see these little dark patches on the ground, and those are generally right under the webbing. So I don't know if they just didn't fix it yet, but I mean, I don't know. I definitely at this point just recommend staying in Storm Peaks as long as you can, and just kind of skipping Icecrown here. I mean, Icecrown does have a good amount of quests here. Yeah, there's the one. Okay, so I did miss one, but you're supposed to loot the venom sacks that you kill off the spiders. Like, yeah, these guys, I'm not gonna go bother, but I'm just gonna fly off, get to Dale, and then take the portal to Orgrimmar. Right now, where am I flying? Okay, right there. Yeah, the big sea right in front of me. I didn't see the rock. But I'll definitely get an 81 here, and I'm really happy with that, because from 81 to 85 it should take me about 2 potions, but I was kind of worried that I'd be stretching it a little thin there, so this extra 15 minutes will definitely help. And we'll get a lot farther than I expected. Okay guys, so the next part of this video, and I know you're probably wondering why I gotta get on Spart. It's like we don't need to see Spart level, he's already 90, but one thing I'm doing, I'm quickly checking the auction house for any Kata gear, because Kata gear at low level is like ridiculously good. And I mean, your BOAs like are literally garbage until you hit 81, but once you hit 81, I mean, those things are just OP scale. But don't forget which BOAs is the chest, your shoulders, and your trinkets. and your weapon. Those things generally only go to level 80. They only work for BOAs unless you upgrade them. And on my shaman, I mean, I have them already upgraded to 85 except for like one trinket. I have his weapon, his chest, his shoulders, and all that upgrade to 85. And your helm and your leggings and what's the other one? Your cloak is already upgraded to 85 when you buy it from the guild vendor. But just don't forget that, guys. Once you hit level 80, if you don't have your chest, your shoulders, and your weapon trinkets upgraded, they're going to be kind of useless to you, and you'll definitely want to replace those as soon as possible. But I'm just kind of checking out any gear I can get, any cheap gear for level 77 to 80. You want to check the item level of those. Like most of the regular stuff from Lich King is like 170, 160, but the stuff that you want is here, like the 280 item level and plus. And it doesn't look like there's any rings here. I looked at it, some of the other stuff, the mail I looked at, and there was a belt I bought, but that one's agi, agility. Nothing really helped me here until you get to twink gear level, which I'm not spending 2k on some leggings. But I checked that cloth. Figure I kind of cheat here, but most of this stuff is way overpriced from what I'm going to pay for it. Like, yeah, 400 gold, 500 gold. Like, I generally won't buy it if it's maybe 100 or less, but even that chest piece is a little bit too much, and this belt is just garbage. It only has spirit and stamina, doesn't even have any intellect. So unfortunately this time around I'm not going to have anything, but actually I'm going to cheat. I'm going to spoil my shaman a little bit. I'm going to buy this dagger for 2.5k. That's a 409 item level. That'll pretty much give me set up until 85, so I'm going to buy that this time around. Just because, you know, I have the gold for it, might as well. I can get a wind song for it, because wind song is cheap as hell. And that'll be it, I think, for that. Yep, there's the belt. Okay, send that off and I can get back to him. So guys, when you first come in Orgrimmar here, you'll get a personal summons. That's the quest. It actually starts off the quest to Vashir, but Vashir is not the place we want to go, or at least I'm heading off to Mount Hyjal. And I mean, the Vashir one, I'm just going to leave that there, so, you know, it's just in my bags. But the Hyjal one is the one that I'm going to do, just because Vashir is a fun zone, but it's not exactly the fastest. Like, I have more experience with Mount Hyjal. I've definitely noticed it is faster. I mean, you're not traveling underwater. Even with that water buff, it's still kind of a pain in the butt. But, yeah, talk to this guy here, yep, and you get teleported out. And then you get flown out to Mount Hyjal right here, I think. Yep. Let's see. Mount him up. And we're off. Okay, so guys, we are here. And first thing you always want to do is head into this little inn. I'm actually going to set my Hearthstone here, just so I know where it's at. Like right now, I have no idea where it would take me. I can guarantee you nowhere I'd want to be, so set that there right away. There's a flight path, but we'll get that later. And just start off with these quests. I mean, just dive right into them. I'm going to equip my dagger and the belt. Then get that enchanted. Yeah, the only thing is I don't have an offhand right now, but that's okay. Oh, what's my spell power at even? Yeah, it's at 4,000 with the BOA. It's at, yeah, 1,300 to 4,000 spell power. That's a pretty big jump. And don't forget to do your weapon imbuement. If you buy a weapon like me, you gotta redo that weapon imbuement enchant on it. But yeah, you go up here and you just kill these guys, and then you gotta collect some berries around the trees and give them to the Fey dragons. And I know those guys kind of seem like they didn't die too fast, but trust me, if you have your BOA weapon, like, yeah, I mean, I'm one-shotting them. My lava burst when you one-shot them, I don't think at this point, if I have my BOA weapon. But yeah, these berries that you loot, you give them to these dragons here, and then they find the little, like, intruders that you need to kill, because you can't see them with the naked eye. Okay, so hand these in real quick. I think I got a piece of gear, yeah. Chest piece. Definitely. I'll go with. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to go with the shoulders just because, I mean, this gives more intellect and stamina. Does it really matter? Good haste. I get more haste out of this. I'll get the chest piece. Just equip that, and then when I go to hand in the quest, I'll equip the BOA chest piece back on for XP. If not, it's only 10%. I think I can live without. But then that part, yep, you fly up here and you kind of send the signal for this dragon to just incinerate this encampment. It's kind of fun. There's some mobs up here though. I think it's a quick AoE grind down if they're not already dead. Yeah, few mobs, few XP. Hey, every little bit counts. Oh, grounding totem. I think that's the first time I ever used that. Send the signal up. And here comes the cavalry. And we're back to the camp. Okay, so I'm just checking how much experience I get without the chest and how much I get with it. Yeah, I literally gained 3k experience, so it's not a huge deal if you forget to put your BOA back on, but I guess every little bit counts.
Going rough enough.
Okay, so just barely made it. 30 seconds left. Always cutting it down to the last second. But hand in these couple quests, and I should be good to go for this episode. Yeah, look at that. 70% in? Yeah, 71%. Man. But yeah, I mean, until next time, guys, that'll be it for this video. I think we did a pretty good number on the levels here, but I think there'll only be about 2 episodes left. Yeah, just spell that. But I'm thinking, because I'm guessing I can get about 2 potions out of the next couple levels, so I'm guessing it'll take 2 more episodes, or more so an episode and a half. But yeah, until next time, guys, this is Spart out.